Hello, welcome to my channel. Renso here. Okay, today I'm gonna paint a new portrait. The colors I'm going to use are titanium white, cadmium orange hue, cadmium red hue, and ivory black. I use synthetic brushes. And let's make a quick sketch. Hello, Fiona Cherry. I'm gonna mix here black, red, and orange just to make it darker. Just one second. Okay, I'm adding a little bit of medium, and let's sketch first the top of the head. Okay, this is my limit here. Okay, let's put it here. The overall shape is around here. Okay, in this way I place the position of the whole head because I need a space here to mix the colors. Okay, the bottom of the head, that's gonna be around here. Usually the eyes are in the middle, from the top of the head to the bottom. I mean, usually in kids, the eyes is a little bit low than the middle because kids has the head a little bigger than adults. Let's see the center line of the face. Brows, nose, chin. Okay, the mouth is usually in the middle from the bottom of the nose to the bottom of the chin. Usually we place the mouth on top of the middle line. Okay, here in this case it's different because she has her mouth open. That's gonna change this measurement. Let's see some angles here. For example, the angle from the corner of the eyes to the center of the nose. Okay. I'm squinting down my eyes a lot because that's kind of this kind of images are the difficult ones because there are not too much contrast. But I love that softness. Okay, let's see. I can see that all this area is going to be shadow. A little bit of shadow on the nose. Shadow here on the forehead. Okay, light and light here. Okay, I'm going to mix some colors. Hello Patrick, hello Hyman, hello Pascal, hello Manuel, hello Monique, hello Makesh, hello Nikki. Okay, can I use watercolor for painting? Fiona Cherry is asking me. Oh, yeah, of course, yes. I mean, watercolor is different. Yeah, I mean, for your paint, usually we paint the lights. Watercolor is the lights is the white of the paper. I mean, it's kind of the process is just kind of, I don't know how to say it, backwards. It's different. Okay. Now I'm going to mix a color for all the light area on the face. And you know that I love to paint really simple. This is just orange and white and a touch of black. This palette is kind of really close to the Zorn palette. The difference is the orange. I mean, the Zorn palette is white, yellow ochre, red and black. I'm using, instead of yellow ochre, I'm using orange, cadmium orange hue. It's kind of close, but with orange I can saturate the colors a little bit more. And it's not like I'm just going to work with this, let's say, limited palette. If I need a yellow, blue, I'm just going to add it. Okay. Remember, this is not a challenge. I mean, usually when I paint my own paintings, I start the same way. I start with 4 or 5 colors, and as soon as I paint more, like 1 or 2 days, I start adding more colors. Okay, what I want of this color, I want a grayish orangey color. Okay, when I'm mixing this, I'm thinking that I'm gonna add some lights on top of this color, and I'm gonna mix another color for the shadow. Okay, that means that this color shouldn't be too bright, too light, because I'm gonna mix another layer here. Now, what works for me is always think that I'm painting something flat, and just thinking that I'm going to represent something that just have 2 values, light and shadow. Okay. This simplification just helped me to paint and draw at the same time. What I mean by that, I mean that this color is close to a skin color, right? And now I'm painting the skin color, and I'm trying to copy the shape of all the lights. And when I try to copy the shape, what I'm doing is drawing. I mean, trying to capture the measurements, the proportion of the face. Hello, John. Thank you. What about inks? Can you use it? Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you were asking me before that if you wanted to use watercolor. I mean, to paint this, kind of to paint that along with me. Yeah, you're asking me if I'm using. I mean, I don't use watercolor. I'm gonna try. I'm not a watercolor painter. And I gotta say that it's kind of a different mindset. I'm pretty sure that I can paint a portrait with watercolor, but maybe not to a high level. But anyway, I will do it because we gotta paint, we gotta try all materials. About ink, I have another channel, you know, a drawing channel. You're gonna find there, like, I don't know, maybe 10 videos, live streams, where I paint some portraits with ink. Specifically with these microns I have just in here. I'm gonna put the link to my drawing channel in a minute, okay? I'm just trying to pay attention to this. Just a minute. What I'm doing is I'm squinting down my eyes and visually measuring the width, the length of the face. Okay. You know, when you squint your eyes, the picture gets a little bit darker. That's what we see. That's what helps me to draw. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna mix another color. Now obviously this mixture is not about to match the skin color just right now, it's just to get close. If you use any variation of an orangey grayish color, you're gonna get close to the skin color. Now you can add red to make it more maybe pinky, or you can add yellow to the palette to make it maybe more yellowish, but definitely it's just to get closer. It's about just to see the values, and I can use the same beginning, the same mixture, maybe for the next, I don't know, 50 portraits. As soon as the light conditions are the same and the skin color is the same, I can use the same. Okay. After this, I'm gonna just try to adjust this to match the skin colors model. Okay, that means that you can use this as a formula if you want. Obviously, if you want to try paint with my videos, you're free to do it. Okay, let's see. Now, what I'm thinking right now is if the value is right. As you know, this is simple, it's just a grayish orange color. My advice is always don't complicate yourself too much at the beginning. I mean, using too many colors, trying to mix something so precise at the beginning. I consider that, I mean, unnecessary, but that's what I think. Okay. Okay, I continue drawing. I'm placing another value. What I have here, two values. Okay? Let's say light and shadow. Of course, this light is maybe not the right value, and the shadow maybe is just a little bit darker. That's okay. Okay, now the hair. Now the hair, black, red. Okay, I need more orange. I'm gonna read the comments. Okay, thank you, Monique. Okay, let's continue. I have a darker color now. I'm gonna add a little bit of medium. I'm stepping back and squinting down my eyes. Okay. You know what I love about this image is just this really light atmosphere. Maybe I'm gonna paint the background white, maybe, I'm not so sure. Or the other option is make it really dark to create more contrast with the face. I'm gonna decide that in the process. Okay, and adjusting the shape of all the lid area. Okay, now I'm gonna add some reddish colors on the face. You know, there are some areas on the face that there is always more blood. Okay. Always the cheeks, the nose, a little bit on the forehead, the chin. Okay. I'm gonna use my other brush. I'm gonna do the same. This is something that you're gonna see in any portrait. If you analyze any portrait, that's gonna be so easy to see this pattern of color. Okay. I'm going to add some more lights. I'm adding just white here. Okay. Hello, Debra. It's asking me, are you mixing terps with paint for this stage? No, I don't use too much medium. Usually a little bit for the hair, just to paint faster. When I go over a bigger area, just to use medium. Just because I want to go faster. Just because of that. And you paint flowers. Yeah, I have a couple of paintings with flowers. And definitely I will paint some more. Ria Valley, I missed the finished piece of the couple. Yeah, I finished the painting, but I didn't do it here in YouTube. Yeah, sometimes when we paint when I paint something here, I paint maybe for 20 minutes, and then I do another thing, or I paint one painting 20 minutes, another painting an hour. And that's the problem with, it's kind of difficult to do that in YouTube, like turning on my camera to show you just like 20 minutes. And I think that's always like that. Yes, we don't paint something. Sometimes I paint like for 3, 4, 5 hours, and sometimes I don't. Yeah. spend 20 minutes on painting. I start doing another thing. I go out. Like right now, not right now. I'm gonna try to finish this in maybe in 2 hours, 2 hours and a half, because I gotta go to get my second vaccine, and okay, if I can do it today, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. But anyway, I was planning to do this like in a couple of hours earlier to get the time to get the vaccine, and you know, I'm doing the streaming right now, and kind of my time is kind of tight now. So sorry that you're gonna see maybe 4 or 5 videos that I didn't finish them here in YouTube. You know, it's because the other thing is sometimes at the middle of the night I just wake up and I wanna paint a little bit. Pick up a painting, any painting, and I just paint maybe for 20 minutes, an hour. Okay, now I'm going to draw. I'm trying to pay attention again to details. I'm going to use this darker color that I use for the hair. But I remember when I was young, when I was single, I used to have some small studios. I remember one particular place that it was just a small room. I have my easel and table for my paintings, my tubes, all the things, and my bed next to my easel. Now, every time that I wake up, that was my easel. I wake up and I started to paint. That was really amazing. That's amazing. I mean, I didn't need anything more. Just my bed, my easel, and that's it. Now, speaking about more than 20 years, I didn't have any smartphone. I didn't have a computer. Okay, nothing that distract me from painting. Oh, Nikki's telling me, hope you feel okay after a second vaccine. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna take the shot tomorrow, not today. Or maybe I'm gonna wait for a couple of days. But you know, I mean, I would like to go to do these live streams like at least 4 times a week. But I mean, for the last kind of couple of weeks, I've been doing just live streams Monday in Tuesdays, Mondays is Tuesdays. If I go to get the second vaccine, maybe I'm not gonna be able to paint tomorrow. Sunflowers, can you use oil pastel to draw people on nature? Yeah, of course. Definitely, I will try to. I have some. I will try. Okay, I will try. Hello, Dita. Okay, this shadow is a little bit later. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna blend. Just 1 second. Oh, sunflowers has a question. Can you use oil pastel to draw people on nature? Yeah. I mean, mostly I paint with oils, but anyway, I mean, I wanna try more materials. I mean, mostly oils, and when I draw, it's about charcoal, graphite, and ink. And here in this channel, it's about oil paint, acrylics sometimes, and pastels sometimes, and yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay, for blending, remember it's about the brush. You can use a fan brush. You can use I mean, any brush. You know, I use usually this brush number 0. When it's new, I use this brush for details, and when it's just like this, after a couple of months, the hair is frayed out, I use it for blending. Okay, I need to step back. I'm going to work on the shadow area. I need to light up that area. This is my color. I'm going to just add more white. You know, this is orange, black, and white. Okay, you can add a little bit of red if you want. If you want to gray down this color a little bit more, you just add more white and black. Okay. This is kind of simple. For example, I have this here. Let's say this is the same color. I mean, it has more black and white. Yeah. You can use this one here. You can use this one here. Okay, I mean, the idea is that the color that it goes close to, let's say, the contour of the face should be a little bit grayish. Why? Because that creates the illusion that this color is receding, and it helps to create the illusion that it's turning. Okay, it's turning back, and this color is pumping forward. I mean, I'm exaggerating here. I don't want this orangey color here, but that's the idea. The idea is that we always have to think there is going to be a difference between the color that is here with the color that is close. Okay, there's always a difference, not the same. I'm gonna light up. Okay, another thing that I always try to keep in mind that, for example, this color, if I make this color too reddish or orangey or saturated, I'm not gonna be able to see a difference between this color and this reddish area. Okay, and sometimes we want just to add more color to the whole face, and sometimes we can end up with a really saturated, colorful skin color. And I mean, you can get away with anything, yeah. But speaking, like 80% of the time, you get a better skin color when you grade down the color more. It's not about, like, you see here the color. I'm not adding more orange. I mean, in fact, I'm adding more white. I mean, what's happening? I just, with white, I grade down this color. If I can add even more black, and I grade down this color even more, and this color is gonna work as skin color. I mean, why? Because this is not the only color on the face. Eh? It's about balance between these grayish colors. If we abuse these grayish colors, this or this, we end up with muddy colors. Okay, remember, it's about balance. Now let's say this is more orangey and saturated. Yeah, this is gonna work really fine here. We're verifying the way to make these two colors live together, some muddy colors and some, let's say, clean colors. Okay. Okay, stepping back, you know, one thing is color, and the most important is always about the proportions of the face. I mean, the eyes align, the center of the line. Okay, if that's okay, nobody's gonna notice that anything wrong. If your color is perfect and your eyes are off, nobody's gonna say, "Oh, hey, your painting is good." I mean, no. Nobody's gonna care about your colors. Okay. That happened to me. That happened to everybody. That means that at the same time that you work in colors, you have to think always about the proportion of the face. Always keep the eyes aligned. Okay, I'm gonna add more color here. Don't exaggerate the color on the nose. Okay. Okay, I want you to see this closer. Okay. For example, I love this color. Okay. You know that I always try to make a difference between the color of the nose and the color that is close to the nose. Remember, if I put color on the nose and I put color here, I mean, that's not a help to my intention to make the nose pop forward. Okay, I have to grade down this one. I grade down this one, and as a result, this one is gonna pop forward. That's the idea. We have to do this in smaller areas on the face, and we need to do this all the time. When we are just thinking about the skin color, we have to be thinking about this. It's not about, I mean, I gotta say that this is more important than mix here for half an hour to try to match this specific color. No, it's not about that, because this is something that we do in purpose. Sometimes we don't see that. Sometimes we don't see a really orangey or reddish nose, or we don't see, it looks like just one color. That means that in order to do this is something that we should know. That means that even when we don't see that, we know that we should add something more there. Change the color, saturate the color, or kill the color. Okay, remember that we paint what we see and we paint what we know. I think even if we know more, we're able to see more. Okay, I'm gonna add more lights on the face. I will go with pure white. I just want to see how light I can push this color. blend. Okay, let's see the comments. Okay. Hello Red Cube, this is the first time I got you live. Oh, that's awesome, the Red Cube. Hello Ka Wilstorp. Okay. Yeah. Hello Fanchon. Thank you, Nikki. Okay. I gotta just read what Nikki is writing. That makes me feel really good. Says Renso has the very best eye for accuracy as he develops the painting so professionally. He gets the likeness so spot on and better than anyone I ever seen. Oh my god. You made my day. I'm gonna be smiling for the rest of the day. Thank you so much. I'm blending, cleaning the brush, I'm blending again. I'm gonna step back. Okay. I think I kind of close. I need to work in this area here. Let's see, I have the ear around here. I think the color is okay. What I need is more paint. Mix more white, a touch of orange. I'm going to add some gray, just black and white. Okay, I know that of course I'm not gonna touch the reddish areas on the face. That means that I can add this, for example, here. For example, here. I'm not gonna touch here. That should be reddish. Okay, you can add green if you want. No, I mean not pure green, but greenish color. Okay, and adding this color. I mean, it works. Both are going to work. Okay, it depends just the amount of paint. It depends the value, of course, and not. It's not like I'm adding pure. This pure. You know that as soon as I put the paint in here, I lay down the paint here, it's gonna get mixed. Okay, because everything is wet here. Now, about the skin color is gonna be like I said before about pushing these colors. Saturate then, grade down the. I mean, grade down then. I mean, you gotta just try and adjust the colors. What you need is experience mixing colors, because remember what is happening when we paint a la prima. We are mixing on the palette and we are mixing here on the canvas. Okay, I'm gonna blend again. I'm gonna add more paint on the lights later in the process. Okay, I will try to control this cool color that I have just added on the face with the skin color. I mean, the cool color is black and white. You know that if you add black and white on top of something orangey or with a skin color, it's gonna look bluish because of contrast. Because of the contrast, it's gonna look different. Slightly different, You know that this ivory black has a little bit of blue, looks like it has a little bit of blue. Okay, let's see. I need more paint, I need more white. Just give me a second. Okay. blending. Okay, now let's work on details. And of course I have to adjust more and more values. Yeah, I think this is the lightness that I want. Yeah. Okay, let's work on details. I'm using this color. The color I used for the hair. Okay, let's see. Check out this. Okay, put your brush on your image. You have my reference to my left in my computer, my screen. I put this and I move this. Okay, and I do this and I do this. Now, somebody asked me the other day about tracing. Okay, and I said, I know that for practice it's kind of difficult to do all at once. My advice was like, you can trace your drawing and paint. I mean, that means that you're gonna practice more this process of adding color and working with values, because you have already traced the drawing. It doesn't mean that, I mean, that's a guarantee that the drawing is going to stay perfect during the process. There is one way, let's say, to just practice one thing at a time, and you draw a part. Okay, or of course you can draw first and then trace your drawing. Okay, you can do anything. I mean, the most important is just paint. And with time, obviously, we're gonna be able to do everything just at once. Oh, hello. Red Cube is 12 a.m. here in India, to be specific, 12:30 a.m. Yeah, I started a kind of early. Oh, stupid. Sudip chat board. Yeah, yes, I started kind of early. Sometimes I start kind of an hour or couple of hours later. It depends. You know, I was trying to find a and make it like a schedule, like live, let's say twice a week, same hour, a couple of days a week. I'm trying to see. I mean, but for example, something, it's always something come out. I mean, like today, I was just so quiet. I was just so relaxed. And I said, okay, I'm gonna paint. I'm gonna draw first in my drawing channel, and then I'm gonna paint, and maybe late I'm gonna make a live stream my Spanish channel that is kind of abandoned. I didn't do anything for a while, and I forgot about that. Today was my second vaccine, and that changed everything for me. And I had to do other things first, kind of prepared, yeah. And I mean, that changed everything. Okay. Hello, Dulal. Thank you, Nikki. Okay, I'm gonna read Nikki comment again because those comments make me feel really happy. You know, my ego grows really fast. Okay, here it comes. Okay, I watch many other YouTube teachers, but none of them has Renso's confidence to start and finish right before our eyes. And I can see mistakes sometimes in others, but no Renso's. Wow, that feels really good. Yeah. Okay. Hello, Wilfred Base. Hello, Miriam. Oh. Hello, Dita. For now, we will give Renzo a cup of coffee. Oh, okay. Oh, remember that. Oh, I have an account in this. Buy me a coffee. I'm gonna put the link. Okay. I'm gonna find my account. If you wanna buy me a coffee, go buy me a lot of coffee. Okay. Oh my God, I think I have lost my account. I think I didn't open the account. All right. Just a minute. Okay, I'm stepping back and checking up proportions and squinting down my eyes. Okay. You can use a mirror. You can put the painting upside down. Okay. You can do all those things. Okay, here's my buy me a coffee account. I don't know if it's working okay. Okay, let's. Remember, if you like the video, please like the video. I mean, press the like button. I don't ask you to subscribe to my channel, okay? Don't subscribe to my channel. Just like the video. Okay, and if you don't like the video, press the dislike button twice, okay? Okay, I see that this eye is a little bit closed and this is more open. And okay, for the nose I need to make this color more warm and adding more red and orange. I use this color that it has a lot of red, it's a very dark red. Make this dark here. Okay, even more reddish to paint this area here close to the tear duct. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in that. This way you can see the color. Okay. When you paint the eyes, remember you're gonna see something kind of reddish here or pinky on the upper eyelid and lower eyelid, the tear duct. Okay, a lot of red here, this area. If you want to make something really black, you can make it this area where we can paint the eyelashes. Okay, and don't go all with this reddish color up here. Here the color is different. I'm adding a little bit of this gray color I have here to make a difference. You see? Okay, and of course the white of the eye is no white. It's no white. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Dita Van Stiprian. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna step back. Okay. Okay, thank you, Nikki Swenson. A couple of coffees for me. Thank you so much. Yeah. It feels really great. Yeah. It feels like you for real inviting me a coffee. You know, I have a Starbucks just a couple of blocks from here. I'm gonna go and spend that money for a really good coffee. But to be honest, I prefer the coffee from my own country, from Peru. So sorry about that. work on the mouth. Painting the lips, a little bit of red. And I'm going to add the light here in the middle. Okay, let's paint the upper lip. Usually the upper lip is always a little bit darker than the lower lip, and that's because, I mean, it's like 90% of the time you have the light over our head, and that means that the upper lip is in shadow. Okay. I'm gonna add more shadow to the base of the nose. More orange. I'm gonna add more orange to the base of the nose. Now you can push this color a little bit to the warmer. Okay, let me push it more. Okay, a little bit of pink. When there is a small, really small, tiny touch of color, like an accent, okay, it's gonna kind of bring color to that area without painting all that kind of orangey. Okay, it's just imagine something. I mean, but try. Okay, imagine this red, pure red, you know, a touch of red here, just a touch. I mean, that's too much, but it kind of brings more color to the whole area without painting everything red. That's why sometimes you're gonna see that in some portraits. A touch here, sometimes even a touch of blue, green, really tiny, tiny touch. And sometimes we don't see that, but definitely that adds something. Okay. Okay, I got another coffee from Miriam. Thank you. Thank you, Miriam Messina Gutierrez. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Dita. Well, okay, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Okay. I'm gonna work on the sclera. Okay, brush, and let me soften this. Let me add some. Okay, I can use this gray, black and white, to paint the eyes. Oh, she has kind of a bluish eyes. And this is gonna look like kind of bluish. I'm gonna add maybe a little bit of blue. In a minute, okay, just I don't want to just look for my blue tube of paint. I think that's okay. Okay, pay attention to those little details. Okay, this thing about painting this reddish and dark here, add some transparency to the eye. Okay. I know there are so many details to pay attention when we paint, because it's about trying to, capture the likeness. That means that the shape of the eyes, all of that, and at the same time, think about color. And that kind of confused sometimes, because when we think about color, that means that we gotta change. We gotta maybe pick up this color that's a little bit reddish. Or maybe this one is a little bit lighter and grayish. Maybe this one is a little bit darker. And here's the same. I have more orangey color, grayer color, grayish, lighter, orangey. Okay. And that's I keep just picking up from different colors. That means that I'm thinking about getting the shape of the eye. And I gotta think at the same time, if I'm working on this area, I have to change the color. I use a reddish color. Okay, if I'm gonna work on the shadow here, I'm gonna change to a grayer color, a grayish color, okay? For the shadow here, because I don't want this to be too saturated. Okay, I don't want this color, the shadow, to fight with the reddish color on the upper eyelid. Okay, this shadow here, I'm gonna keep the difference. Okay, as you can see here, it's a little bit of the difference, but this is kind of reddish, and up here the color is grayish. Okay, I know that those are little details. Maybe something like, okay, I don't care about. You can say that you don't care about that. That's okay. Yeah, I mean, you can get away with a nice portrait without paying attention to those little details. For me, those little things just add more to the portrait. I know it's not too much, but at the end, little things here, here and there, here and here, okay, that's all of them just helps me to create the illusion of depth in the portrait. Just adding more paint, thick paint here and here. Yeah. Okay. To work. Okay, sometimes I don't mention little details because I'm just focused on painting. For example, here, making this. To do this, I was thinking about an alignment between this line, and I was tracing a line up. Okay, in order to get this point where is we can see the neck. squinting down my eyes. I gotta be focusing on small spaces, like short spaces, like here, just to see the value chips here and there. For example, this shadow should be a little bit darker. Okay, what is here? I should dark here with red. Okay. What else? I need to light up here. Okay. Need to squint down, step back. I gotta think. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Okay, I think I got the proportions, but anyway, I mean, these value change here and there, that's really important. Okay, for example, here I need to light up the wing of the nose. Okay, and I can see to reflected light on the nose. Here, reflected light here. The wing of the nose is a little bit lighter here. Okay, but I have to try to keep this in shadow. Okay, the highlight on the tip of the nose, a little bit up. What else? For example, I need to light up this. Combining here this grayish shadow with brown shadow. Okay, I need to light up here. To make this a little bit darker. Okay, I think that was too much. Okay, now I'm going to adjust the color Okay, what else? I'm using a grayish color, a light grayish color for this area. Okay, I think I see a reflected light here. I'm not so sure about this. Maybe okay, not so sure about that. I'm gonna check out on that again. Let's work about her expression here. And obviously the age. You know, the most difficult part about painting kids is just getting the age. We used to paint them a little bit older. That's the difficult part. Okay, I need to light up. Okay. And I need shadow here. Okay. Oh, Nikki saying that I bought brushes from Amazon with your link. Thank you so much, Nikki. I mean, those brushes are I have in the Amazon link. You know, I couldn't find the same brushes I use, exactly the same brushes, but those that are in the link, my Amazon links, I have used those. I don't remember exactly what time, but I gotta say that it's just the same. It's like the same hair that the brushes I have. I don't use really expensive brushes. All the brushes I use are really affordable, and they don't last longer, but they work perfectly. About brushes, I always advise that you gotta look for. What I do is I go to the store. I buy just one brush or two brushes, and then when I try those brushes, if I like those brushes, I just go and buy one set, a full set of 6 or 12 brushes. I remember I bought once in this old store that doesn't exist anymore, Pear Paint. I bought a saber brush, a really nice brush that cost me like almost $100, one brush. That cost me too much. I didn't use it like I don't know why I keep that brush for a lot of time. And I was okay, I'm gonna use this just for a special occasion. And the special occasion never came. Yeah, I was keeping the brush. And I never use it properly, like. And I have bought another brushes, like I don't know. I mean, different prices, yeah. But it's just about what you like. Right now, for me, I just go what I like, and I know that now that I mean, obviously, expensive brush, the quality is gonna be better. But you can find really good quality with cheap brushes. I mean, not the cheapest ones. Yeah, but you know that I have to know about cheapest materials because I mean right now I don't go out too much to buy anything, but a couple of years when I worked as a teacher in a school of art here in Peru, not in the capital, it was a school of art in a small town. Uh, the students they usually buy um, cheap materials. Okay. And I remember on one occasion I was painting there with my students. We all were painting. Yeah? And then I remember one of them, he told me, oh, okay, you use this. You know, this is not that expensive, but anyway, for them, for a student, it's kind of expensive because they have to buy like 10 tubes. And one told me, okay, your painting is getting okay because you use better quality paintings and brushes and all of that. And in order to prove it that it's not mostly about the material, I mean, of course, if you use the cheapest one, I mean, you're gonna face some problems. But I gotta say that it's mostly about color theory knowledge, drawing, proportion, and all of that. Okay, I used the same oil paints that my students were using in order to prove, yeah, results. In other words, how do you teach with different materials? I mean, if you're a student, you have different things than you have better materials. How can you show how to do something? Yeah. No, it's just like a teacher using $100 brushes and a student using a $1 brushes. I mean, there is a difference. It's been the same always. When I was a student, for me, it was just about looking for the cheapest thing that I could find. Yeah? Because I need the money to move to the School of Art daily, to stay there, to eat there, and I need materials. We used to paint daily, 5 hours every day. That means that we need materials, I mean. Okay, I'm gonna blend a little bit. I'm going to work on the ear. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, Manuelito, la firme, sorry por lo de...
Okay, I had a problem for a minute. Let me know you can hear me, please. Can you hear me? Let me know if anybody can hear me, please. Okay, because I had a problem here. It's like I lost the connection for a couple of minutes. Oh, Monique, thank you. Yeah. I've lost the connection. I thought it was just like I have lost the streaming. You know that happened. That happened to me before. Sometimes, if that happens, sometimes I will be live in the next, maybe the next 10 minutes. If I'm not, that means that I have had a bigger problem here. Okay, everything is working okay now. Okay. Hello, Margie. Hello, Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan. Phillips Harris. Uh, what is the ideal size for a painted portrait? Okay, no, it depends. I mean, what you want. But you know what? Once, a couple of times, I have painted like a bigger, like was like 50 by maybe 70 inches, and I gotta say that that's pretty difficult to keep the proportions right. Was it? I mean, it took me like a lot of a lot of time just to get the proportion right, and that's because of the change on the size. I would recommend just to work in a size that maybe no more than natural size, not too small too, like a really tiny portrait. But definitely, if you paint something bigger, yeah, that's going to be really difficult. Yeah. I varnish my paintings with. Okay, I have here this. What's the name? This is professional. This is professional Winsor Newton gloss varnish. It's about just I don't know, $15. Okay, 15, not $50. Okay, $15 is kind of cheap. Let's see here. Okay, I think I still need to light up. Okay, this area a little bit. Just a little bit here. And I need to add a reflected light here. When you add a reflected light, you can try a different color. You can try to change temperature, like for example these lights here. You can add maybe light blue or yellow. You know, I love to do that, but not today. Today I just want to keep this really soft. I need to blend again. Yeah, Monique is saying some sizes here. She's writing 8 by 10, 9 by 12, and 11 by 14 inches. Monique is saying, should we varnish our paintings we purchased from you after a year? Yeah, I added a little bit of varnish to all the paintings. Yes, which you're gonna get there maybe in the next 2 or 3 days. I hope so. Okay, and blend. I clean the brush. If somebody wants to buy any of these paintings, just let me know. Okay. You know, the price is really is 100. Oh, okay, I want to go a little bit up with the price. Yeah, that would be $160, shipping included. Hey Carol, how are you? You're late. How can we find them? Oh, I mean, I have just here in my YouTube channel. I mean, I have sold some of them, but I have like 90% of them. Okay, I'm stepping back. Let me zoom in a little bit. Yeah, I still need to light up the shadow here. Okay. Okay, now that's okay. I squint my eyes and I discover these things about values, okay? Remember, you have to keep doing that from time to time, and you're gonna see these little differences. And it doesn't matter that I have worked in this area. I'm gonna squint my eyes again in a minute and check out again the same area. Okay. I'm squinting down my eyes again, double checking again. Okay, let's see where I need to light up. Okay, here a little bit. Okay, I think I need to work on hair expression a little bit more. I'm gonna make a little bit of a shadow here, a little bit here, a little bit here. It's a little bit darker, just a little bit. I think that's gonna help with the expression. Let's see. Okay, let's work. Let's see if the upper lip is different. Okay, that's better. Okay. Okay, I need to light up here. Okay, let's see. Yep, that's better. Okay, I see some light. Let me see. Yes, here. Okay. Now, one thing that we can do to add more, make it bright, the lights or something like that, is just change the temperature. Okay, and the highlights. Let me see. I'm squinting down my eyes, trying to see the lightest lights. I think one is here, and the other one is the tip of the nose, and here. Okay, I see a little bit of a reflected light here, here, and the nose. Okay, you can change to add another color, or like I said, light blue or yellow. You know, the skin color right now is kind of a I mean, it's warm, but it's not that warm. Like, it's more like a warm to a neutral color. If I add pure yellow, I mean, I have cadmium yellow hue here, and add a little bit here with white, you're gonna see a difference. And let's say, for example, I see a reflected light here. Okay, I don't know if you can see the difference. Okay, usually a warmer color is gonna bright or pop forward. Okay, more than obviously a neutral color. And this skin is kind of a, I don't know how to explain. Sorry, it is really clear, but it's kind of a neutral. We call this warm, neutral, and cool. A neutral color could be a little bit warm, could be a little bit cool. Okay, a neutral color is just in the middle. You can make it cooler or warmer, really easy. And let's say this skin color is just a neutral warm color. Okay, this is gonna add more light to the face. Now, this thing is up to you, because I mean, nobody's gonna like the same, and we have to soft this, blend this, because it's not just about adding them, and there's no way to that something is gonna be perfect just at the first brush stroke. If I have to move it, we have to adjust it. I'm knocking down this light. Okay, I'm gonna keep maybe this too. Or let's see, that's something that we have to analyze. We have to see if that's working okay. I'm blending here. I'm mixing red and black. I want to make this a little bit darker. And here too. Okay. I'm mixing now red and white to light up this side of the mouth. Okay. Now brown, I need brown again and make this a little bit darker. Okay, I need to work on the nose. There's something that's not right on the nose. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna read the comments. Okay. Hello, Miri. Okay. Hello, Adeline Recaspi Art. Okay. I'm just stepping back and squinting down my eyes and comparing. Okay, I'm gonna paint a little bit of the hair. Okay. Just 1 minute. Okay, I'm gonna soften this a little bit more. Okay, always remember softening the edges. For example, I can keep this edge sharp here and soften here, or sharp here and soften all this. Definitely the edge here on the neck is gonna be almost lost. Okay, this way I can keep soft, and let's say we can make something like brush strokes here. That means that this is gonna be really sharp. But the idea is just create illusion that is obviously is closer to our eyes, the dress, and the neck is just receding. Okay, about the ear, sometimes I decide just to, let's say, hide the ear. Right now you see the picture, you're gonna see some light on the ear. You see my painting, I mean basically the ear kind of, you don't see, I mean you see mostly here, highlights, the eyes, I mean the ear is kind of darker. I'm gonna light up the ear a little bit more, but remember, don't add any light here that's gonna be as bright as of these lights, okay? In order to create the illusion that this face is just turning and the ear is just going turning back, we have to work there with the value of the ear, and sometimes we gotta change what we see. Make some areas a little bit darker. Everything that those little changes, we do that, remember, in order to exaggerate things, and exaggerate always the illusion of depth. I keep repeating that because I mean that's everything, that create the illusion of three-dimensionality. To create that, we have to try to manage ourselves in some way to try to get the balance between warm, cool colors, shadows, midtones, lights. Okay, pushing some saturation in some colors, just knocking down some areas, sharpen another areas, soften some edges. Okay, all of that is just to create the illusion that any face that we paint, or anything, still life or anything that we paint, exists. It's on a space here. There is some atmosphere, something. Okay. I gotta say that maybe the worst enemy of depth is are sharp edges. Okay. If you work with sharp edges, you can kill depth. You make everything flat. Okay. It takes a little bit of time just to get used to softening edges, but you see a difference on your painting, on your paintings, when you sharp some edges and soften another edges. Okay, that's, I mean, that's, for me, that's really impressive how something that looks so simple make things to come forward and things to recede. And it's something that I used to hear, that we need to have sharp edges, what the other soft edges, lost edges. There are like 3-4 types of edges. But it's not important to know, I mean, all the things. I mean, it's just like we just love to put names to everything, and that's really good because in this way we know that what are we talking about. But just be sure that not to leave any brush stroke just like that. Just blend it a little bit. Okay. It's been 2 hours and almost 50 minutes. Yeah, I think I'm doing okay. Stepping back and checking the line of the eyes. One eye is a little bit closer than the other. I'm copying that. I'm trying to copy as much as possible everything. I added a little bit of a shadow here, really subtle, just to try to get hair expression. Need to work here because I see some kind of this is like highlight a little bit darker and highlight again. Yeah. Okay. I want to keep some paint on the face. Like really thick paint, like in the forehead. Just I'm trying to add some texture, okay? A little bit, just a little bit. It's been a while since the last painting that I added a lot of paint, really thick paint. I will do it one of these days. Okay, this is too pinky. I'm adding more white my palette. Oh, okay, I need to soften this. I have some cats. One of the cat is kind of, I don't know, crying. Okay, I'm gonna use a little bit of linseed oil. Add here white and let's paint a little bit of the hair. Okay, I need to cut the hair a little bit. Let's see. I think it's just here. Okay, I'll read the comments. Those subtle differences in color and temperature make it professional. Thank you, Nikki. Hello, Ingrid. Thank you. Ingrid is at the hospital, watching this at the hospital. Oh wow, wow. Okay. Hope you're doing. I hope you're doing okay. 5 days or antibiotics for a really bad bacteria infection. Oh wow. I hope you get better soon. Really nice to hear that. I mean, at least my video is distracting you. Yeah. I'm gonna add more contrast here, a little bit. I need a small brush for this area. Okay. You know that you can add more variations or the color to the background. Yeah, you see something like this. You can play with the background. Do whatever you want. So you can add more color, contrast, whatever you want, okay? I don't have too much paint on the hair. I need to add more paint. It's just brown. Okay, now for example in this area of the background behind her head you can add contrast too. If you want, let's say that we just people see just the whole head, not just the face, you can add let's say it white or light up the color or any color here. You light up this and it's just like adding more information to the painting, something more to see. You see the difference? Now I see this. I see the face and I see this. Now the background is can help you a lot to look. I mean, it depends what you want. Yeah. For example, I love that just people see the face directly. Okay, and on the face, obviously the eyes, and that's why to, let's say, exaggerate that a little bit, I softened edges. I can keep this sharp, close to the eye, and soft all this, okay, and soft here, okay. Remember, always softening the hairline. Sometimes we make this really sharp. If you do that really sharp, analyze your painting and see how a sharp edge is going to drive the attention. Okay? Remember that we should have the control about what the viewer, I mean, what guide the viewer of our painting, where to see, what to see, and how they move on the painting. Okay, I gotta double check. I think I love the painting. That the likeness, I feel that I didn't get it right. I got close, but I gotta say that not close enough. But I'm gonna check out, okay? I'm going to double check now here and there because I still have time. Okay, I'm cleaning out some brushes a little bit just to have this ready. You know what I'm doing right now here? I capture my screen, and because I don't have a mirror, I'm doing this in my computer. I'm doing here I'm just flipping the image and reversing the image both. Okay, both together, the painting and the picture. In this way I can see if there is something off. Okay, I'm checking right now, I'm checking values, I'm checking everything. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna light up here. Okay, I need to light up this area a little bit. Okay. Okay, I need to narrow this side of the face. Okay, another thing. Maybe the width of the nose is. Okay, I'm gonna check out that. Don't push yourself too much. The likeness, that's gonna be always difficult, okay? Take your time, let the painting rest for a couple of days. Go back to the painting, double check again and again. The likeness is something that is the most difficult part, and even if you paint for so many years, there's no guarantee that always you're gonna get the likeness. Okay, of course, if you wanna just we should put more time. Always rest, always going back, double check, measure, all of that. Okay, this thing about flipping, reversing the image here in my computer, that helps me a lot. It's more stable than using a mirror. When I use a mirror, it's just I gotta hold the mirror and it's not steady. Okay, my advice that would be use your cell phone, take a picture, and yeah, you're gonna see, and you can at the same with the picture you can just put it upside down too. A lot of things we can do with our cell phones or computers. Okay, for example, I think I should add more light here. Okay, that's better. Now, reduce the face. Okay, here, let me see, I need to step back. Yeah, I'm gonna do it a little bit, okay? Just a little bit, and now I'm gonna blend this. Now, what is the forehead? Okay. Let me. Okay, that's better, that's better. What is... Okay, I need to open one eye. Maybe it's about the eyelashes. Yeah, it could be because of the eyelashes. But definitely I have to make this a little bit darker. Okay, and add some eyelashes there, and here too, a little bit darker here. Okay, the pupil, and the pupil here. Okay, let me see, I have to see these eyelashes. I have to zoom in. Let's see this. I mean, kind of difficult. You see I have the link, I put the link to the image in the description box. If you see the image, you're gonna see that it's not a high res picture. I just choose it because I love it. I love the color. Okay. But I need to move or reduce the iris of this eye. Okay, two things. So I move the nose to the right. Okay, or I reduce, I do both. I'm gonna reduce here. I'm going to zoom in for you to understand what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to reduce the iris. Okay, and here, just 1 millimeter. Okay, now I'm going to move this area, make it a little bit wider. Okay, okay, just a little bit. I mean, why I'm doing this, I have noticed I'm just checking the shape of this eye, and I can put the shape of that eye into a box, for saying some way, and the box is just narrow. What I'm trying to say that I'm simplifying what I see here into a simple geometrical shape, and I'm using that in order to correct this. Okay. Okay. Now, what I'm doing maybe is not gonna work for you. Yeah, I mean, just telling you what I do. Definitely, I mean, all the things that we do, I mean, doesn't work in the same way for everybody. But at least, I mean, you know how I try to, I think, and how I see things, eh? And how I try to translate those things in my head. When I say translate, I mean that, let's say, reduce then, simplify then. Okay. I'm gonna add some eyelashes here. Okay. Okay, I think that's better, but not perfect. But at least. Okay, using gray. Gray here, just black and white. Okay, let's see. What do you think? Let me read the comments. Okay. Uh, Carol White is saying, I love your sketch of Bill Murray and Brad Pitt. Thank you. Okay. Nikki is saying, oh, you had an accident. Wow. You hit your pinky with a hammer. Wow. Wow. That hurts. Oh, Nikki saying we need to ask Renzo to paint. Jenny's jumping. Okay, I'm gonna look for it. Okay, I'm gonna look for Jenny's jumping. I don't remember. Okay, I'm just going to write down the name. Oh, you would pay extra. Oh, okay, definitely I will paint it. Yeah, money, money, money. Merch Public School is telling me the triangle of the two eyes and the bottom of the mouth is white and less tall in the photo. Bottom lip is a little more open in the painting. White of eyes is whiter in photo. Still amazing work. Okay, thank you, Merch. Okay. Oh, I have seen the Beatles image in the group. Hey, I feel, to be honest, I feel tempted to paint it. Maybe I can do it one by one. Yeah? I mean the same painting, but moving the canvas to paint one, then the other one. Oh, sorry. Do you finish this painting in one sitting? Yes. Hello, Michael. How are you? Christelle, thank you. Mepashilani, I love it. I don't care if you like it or not. I used to say that sometimes. Yeah, I love my painting. Yeah, I don't care if you like it or not. Sometimes I used to say that. So not today. Okay, let me see. I wanna get, like I said, the likeness. Right now I'm working on that. Yeah, I think it's better. Okay. I need to work on this brow a little bit down here and make it a little bit transparent. Okay, a little bit of light here, yeah, here. Okay, what is gonna change? I think this eye is better. Not perfect, but better. Yeah. Maybe light up the shadow here. Okay, light up here these two. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I need a little bit of light here in the middle. Just to add, she has some kind of expression, like, I don't know what's that, but surprise, sadness, I don't know. Now the shape here is different. Those are the things that we have to check out on the time, here and there. Maybe, definitely there are some details that I'm not going to be able to achieve or to get. You know that I'm happy with all that I can get in 2 or 3 hours. Okay, let's see what else. The mouth. I think the mouth is just. Wow. I think I should reduce the mouth. Maybe it's too big. Or maybe it's the lower lip. I need to make it lighter and bigger. a little bit thicker, just a little bit. Yeah, a little bit thicker. Up, making thicker this. Up. Okay, that's better, I think. You know, if you want to support my channel, I have a Patreon account. I have a link, or say a buy me coffee link, and I have links to Amazon if you want to buy. I mean, not just the materials I use, any material you can use a link, my links, and I'm gonna get a commission. Okay, and if you like the video, press the like button. Okay, I don't want you to subscribe, I don't need you. I'm just kidding. Of course I want you all to subscribe to my channel. That's better. Okay, I'm going to move this light. Okay, I'm gonna soften this. See? I think I'm getting close, Yeah, baby, I'm getting close. Okay, more highlights the hair. My dog is calling me to eat. more yellow and white. Let's add some highlights here. Okay. Christelle is saying, I think children are very difficult to paint. Your painting is really beautiful. Thank you. Oh. Thank you, Michael. Hello, Gregory Polon from New Jersey. Christelle, sorry, my English is not perfect. Okay. Okay, Michael. Or put the link back again. Oh, the buy me coffee link. Okay, I will do it. I will do it. Okay. That's a link to buy me a coffee. Okay, okay. Hello, Linda. Thank you. Okay, I need to step back again. Yeah, I think I'm getting closer. Something is maybe it's about this area of the nose. Maybe I should reduce the wind of the nose. Yeah, I think that's one thing that I can do. Okay, I mean, I don't want you to believe that just I see the mistakes, the mistake just pumping, just for me to see it. Then I see mistakes when I move my eyes from left to right really fast, watching the picture and the painting. Okay, and I see mistakes. Another way that when I use the mirror, of course, I see mistakes. I mean, you know that I don't use a mirror. I mean, it's mostly I capture my screen and I compare. And I mean, flip up the image. Uh, Sometimes when the portrait is really difficult, I can put the painting upside down in my computer. Okay, no, not physically, not here. Okay, I still think maybe I should reduce this iris a little bit. It's like moving this close. It's like this iris should be kind of hide on the nose. One thing that I'm afraid maybe is just to maybe end up with cross eye. I don't want that, but at the same time I see that I should, I will do it, and let's see if that works. If not, I'm gonna have to put it back, paint it back. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm afraid that I have to maybe put it back. No, I think that's okay, just to make this a little bit darker. Okay, you need to compare a lot for the likeness. Okay. Let's see again. I need to soften. So you see, this is sharp. It's kind of difficult to work in a small space, but we need to try really hard to soften edges. Okay. I prefer something like this. That maybe you'd see that it's not okay. It's kind of blurry, but I prefer that. From the distance, you see the eye. You're gonna see a nice eye. When it's sharp, okay, but I gotta say that that's difficult. Okay, don't. What can I do? I mean, I just gotta try, go back and forth. Okay, I think that's better. Yeah, the nose is better, the eye is better. Yeah. Yeah, I think what I did here by adding some light here and here and here and here, that helped to get closer to the expression. Yeah, what else? This angle is kind of different, I think. Oh, the chin is just okay. I'm gonna make it the chin grow, but I'm gonna make it the light grow. Okay, and yeah, I think it's too pointy. Yes, and this is about the reflected light. Yes, it's about that. Have to move this more, yeah, like that. And soften. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, okay. It's kind of, so there are some areas that, I mean, for example here, I'm just gonna soften this. I don't wanna work too much in that area. What else? I'm going to light up here a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to extend this light more here. Okay, that's good, that's good. I want you to see this. I love this kind of impasto here, here, and here. Little touches, yes, but I love that. Yeah. And trying to get the balance between those some grayish areas, some pinky areas. Okay. Okay, that's it. I think. It's 3 hours. It's just too much. Oh, Michael, thank you so much. I got a super chat from Michael McEwan. Thank you so much. Okay. I think that's it. Yeah, I mean, I would like to spend more time working maybe on the hair. That's okay. One thing, you can add some light like here, some light here, and it's kind of define the contour of the head. I don't mean that go sharp, you can go softer, but define it. Or I prefer to do this, keep it like this. And here is kind of lost. Sharp here, lost here. For me, that's perfect. That creates some balance. Like here is a little bit sharp, and here a little bit lost. Okay, it's the same like everywhere. See, you see here, sharper, sharper, lost. Okay, Here I leave this a little bit. I'm leaving this a little bit sharper, just because with the intention to make the nose pop forward. Remember, the colors is always about the skin color. Let's say that is kind of simple. It's just to get the balance right. Grayish color, more saturation in some areas, the reddish areas of the face. The problem sometimes we paint the face too orangey, sometimes just too grayish. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but eventually we all gonna get a really good skin color. And try to keep it simple. We don't need a bunch of color to paint the skin color. But the most important always gonna be about proportions. Get the proportions right. Always checking the alignment of the eyes, and it's up to you if you wanna correct maybe something that you see that's not okay on the painting. Like for example, in this portrait, I see this eye is a little bit smaller than this one. And I'm copying that. That's okay, just because, I mean, if, let's say that, if you don't see the photo reference, definitely I will fix that. Why? Because maybe you see the painting, you say, oh, you painted this eye too small. But you see the photo reference, and you see, okay, it looks like close. That means that that was in purpose. I hope you believe that. Maybe that was just a happy accident. Yeah, sometimes in portraits, sometimes we have happy accidents too. I'm gonna just add some highlights, just the last touches. For example, here, something like this. Okay, and here. Okay. Okay, that's okay. I can even make it even brighter, this. Let's see. Maybe here too. Okay. What else I'm gonna add? Just black and white. And to make some shadows here. Okay, some pure white. Make a brush stroke here. That's it, I think. Now the difficult part, just to let it go. Thank you so much for the super chat. Michael, thank you so much for the coffees. think was Dita. Yeah, sorry, yeah, thank you, you all. Okay. I forgot all you. It was like four, or maybe 3 or 4 people that bought me a coffee. I just don't wanna miss some of you. That's why I'm not gonna say your names. I can't. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure there are gonna be something more to fix, but I'm just happy with this. Yeah. Gonna read some comments. Thank you. I have to. I have to leave. Doctors just came in. Oh wow, Ingrid. Okay, I have you the best, Ingrid. Michael Ramos telling eyelid on the right looks protruding a bit. I can see the picture clearly. Yeah, the picture is just not so good. But anyway, pretty sure there are some little things. I'm just happy with the painting. Yeah? I just love it. I like it, and I don't care if you don't like it. I mean, you all. You know I'm kidding, yeah? Maybe a highlight here. Okay. Thank you so much. You can go now. Go to work. What are you doing here? Hello, Mervat. You're late. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much. Bye. Take care, you all. Thank you. See you next time. See you tomorrow. Okay, bye. Take care. Sorry guys, you know that's kind of difficult. And just as soon as I think that I'm not gonna be able to retouch anything, I start just to see things to fix here and there. Maybe it's too much head. Okay, that's it. Bye.